Oh,
like,
dude, I
stare
crank my
hard
neck
through those trees.
I have cranked my neck every time walking through there since my first walking through there. Did I say walking?
Did you actually visit the nudist camp with
Did I
your
just say
father?
I was there? Because I definitely wasn't. There's no proof that I did. True sailing is dead. No, it is not. Welcome back to True Sailing, episode 35. My name is Joe.
And I'm Jackson.
Let's set sail. I actually have some sailing.
You always do. You and your sailing. Is it 35?
Is it 36?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's 35.
I'm pretty sure it's 35.
Yeah.
That's something that we should check during the show.
I just had
We
it
can
in
just
my
wait and
mind.
figure that out.
35 feels like a special number.
I think
Yeah,
you're just.
it's worth
It is 35.
Yeah.
I
I wanted to do something.
you just
for
like celebrating.
I like
things.
anniversaries.
Yeah.
The 35th. Come on, dude. The 35th episode.
That's so not big.
No,
25.
when we started, we said if we make it to 35, we're gonna celebrate.
I think. Yeah, I don't think that happened.
And I just think I said it in my head.
Dude, when we hit 100, when we hit 50, you can throw a mini celebration on the show and wear a party hat or whatever you want. A mini one hat, no confetti.
You're not gonna wear a hat?
I'm not going to wear a fucking hat.
Oh, because it's like 50, you're halfway to 100. So I
Yes.
get the first 50, and then when we hit 100, you
episode-
celebrate by yourself.
Yeah,
'cause
we'll
you get
wear
the
some
second
hats and we'll get balloons and streamers.
I
and
really
shit.
want to do the newspaper
True
hat
birthday.
thing
Oh, yeah.
for 50 and 100 and for 35.
We don't have to do it for 35.
I don't think we are. We don't have any newspapers.
No.
But anyways,
welcome to episode
happy
35.
35th episode,
Happy 35.
everyone. You got some sailing?
Yeah. This is what we like to call a double segment because this is sailing and potty talk.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me the sailing horn and the potty talk flush give them together. There you go. Sounded good.
Just pure dissonance. Just
Yeah. So, all right, man. Here's the story. So today, I think I told you this already. I was an hour and a half late to work, which is probably the latest I've ever been to
despicable.
work.
Which is
it's
despicable.
It's too long. It's too long. There's no excuse to keep you an hour and a half late. And I kind of threw in the towel for the whole day, like before I even arrived at work. I was debating just like.
Not even going.
Doesn't matter.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
'Cause it sounded like you're gonna say
No.
you just weren't even gonna go.
No, definitely not. But what I did do was get there, clock in, and go straight to the bathroom. Big smart move on my part because then nobody has seen you yet, so nobody's like, "Where is he?" They just think he hasn't showed up yet.
He's been in the bathroom for an hour and a half.
Yeah, so that's
So wait, you were so late you wanted them to think that you just didn't show up?
they don't know my schedule, so I just figured it would be like we haven't seen him. Not like he showed up, then he went missing for another hour and a half in the bathroom because that is how long I was in there. So I go in the bathroom and it's like been an hour, and I'm like, you know what? Like I'm just chilling. I'm not moving.
You were in the bathroom for an hour?
I sat on the toilet with my pants down for an hour on my phone.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What are you on vacation, dude? Holy
and
shit.
and I'm sitting there and I'm playing a game or whatever, and I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm just staying doing this. Not even shitting. Just sitting.
Did you do any bathroom business at all?
A little at the beginning, but not for long.
I went a little.
A little at the beginning, but not for long. It wasn't a crazy time in there. It was a pretty tame interaction I had with the bathroom. Or so I thought, because I get out and I'm washing my hands and whatever, and my coworker John is walking in, and he goes, "Oh, so you're the one who's been holding it up in here?"
Oh,
And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's like, "Oh, nothing, man." And I walk out, and the security guard who like kind of guards like the area in front of the
Guards the
bathrooms.
bathroom?
Yeah, like, we have one. I'm not even kidding.
Bathroom
The guy
guard.
who stands there, like he's like, I'm close with him. He's my dude.
You go to the bathroom a lot?
Yeah, I see him all the time. And I went up to say hey to him, and he's like, "Holy shit, has that been you blowing it up in there, bro?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And he points to the cleaning lady who's next to him. He's like, "She's been waiting to get in there for like an hour."
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, "Oh my god, like why nobody said anything? Like I didn't know I had my headphones on. Like
Yeah, an hour, it's like, come check on me. I might have fallen and cracked my head against the
Yeah.
fucking toilet. An hour, dude?
Yeah, and so I was like apologizing to this dude. I was like, I'm apologizing to the lady, and I was like, I just had no idea. I was just killing time.
Yeah, you'd think they'd knock. Or
Yeah.
something. What the fuck?
And I went to walk away, and the security guard went, "Yo, everyone knows." Which is like, I didn't need to know. They didn't need to know. What exactly do they know? And also, fuck you for that being the note you're yelling to me.
What? That's gonna give you a complex for the
Yeah.
entire.
And I
Everyone
went
knows.
over
You
and-
didn't know it was me until I emerged. What does
And-
everyone know? That someone was in the bathroom for
I
an hour?
guess so, dude.
Do you announce it over the intercom? Hey, it was Joe, everyone.
Because when I came out and I went over, like John was with me and he was like, "Oh, dude, like don't worry, man. Like it's all right." And I was like, "What are you?" I, like was like really doing the like, "Hey, man, it's cool." I was like, "It's not that
They're
big of a
talking
deal,
like you
is
got
it?"
a divorce or something.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, you were just taking your time
We
in the
got to the
bathroom.
department and everyone was like, "Oh, it must have been you. Was it you?" Oh my god,
Fuck,
dude.
dude,
We
that's
in
a-
there like an hour and a half.
That's a really bad start to your day, dude.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
that's my potty talk. I was the asshole.
No,
And
they are for making
I
fun of you.
was. I was, Jack, and I can wear it.
Well, I was gonna say maybe that's why you don't sit in the bathroom stall for an hour.
Don't,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So,
not
true
a hotel.
sailing job advice: don't chill in the bathroom for more than like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
It's still
What is
a while.
acceptable? Where's that threshold? Like 10 minutes? I think after 10 minutes, you're being a little inconsiderate.
No,
Unless you're taking. What's acceptable?
I'm
then?
saying no because
You also
I
sat in there
do
for an
it.
hour. Yeah.
I don't want to be blamed here.
See, we're polar opposites. I think we talked about that first potty talk where like I'm very quick in the bathroom, dude.
Oh man, any way I can waste time, dude.
And see,
Hate
from
my
my
job.
perspective, yeah, like I get, but you'll sit in the bathroom here at home and you don't have to do any work. You're not avoiding anything. You'll just sit in there, not
You
an
don't
hour,
know.
but like
You don't
20
know.
minutes.
You don't know that.
Do you hate being at home?
Maybe I'm taking like, the whole week's worth of shits, dude. You don't know.
You poop more than once a week. I do know. I know you're in there on your phone. I guess there's something satisfying about having your ass out. And that's the only time it's acceptable unless you're like going to bed or having sex.
No,
It's the
I think-
one
dude, I'm
ass
just-
intermission you get during the day. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just lazy, dude. It's just once I sit down and pull out my phone, why would I get up? I'm sitting and I'm on my phone, and those
Yeah.
are two like easy things that I do often and I do
Very
well.
easy.
Why would I stop doing them so I can stand up and go sit somewhere else on my phone? It's like, like I'm already sitting here and on my phone.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
I think it's the added element of like, because it almost suggests that you favor having your pants off more than you do having like the TV on for background noise. You know what I mean? Because my argument would be, why get up and move so you can go and like have the TV on? There's no TV in the bathroom because you're just gonna go sit
Yeah.
somewhere else on your phone. I think it's just having your pants off. It's that
think-
nice little break, that little trip.
I don't know, dude. I'm not a very take my clothes off guy.
You aren't?
No, dude. I like my clothes where they are. Once they're on, that's kind of where they stay.
Not a big take my clothes off guy. See, I am.
You like getting naked?
I'm a nudist, dude.
Yeah,
I've
noticed.
I went to I'm butt ass naked right now. My
I know.
pants underneath the table. I'm wearing
Like,
no
I have a
pants.
confession.
Dude, I went to visit my mom 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, like I guess it was 2 weekends ago. And dude, there's a fucking, I don't know. Dude, you have to go through this fucking labyrinth of back roads to get to her house. Like I thought she was living on the beach. Like she's out in Dover and she's close to the beach, but somehow you should see this shit, dude. I didn't even know they make this model anymore. She has a townhouse that it's like grandma's house in the middle of the fucking woods.
Yeah.
But it's like near the beach. You know, like those are two totally separate worlds to me. Like the jungle, or not the jungle, but the forest
Yeah.
in the beach. Like somehow she found a forest near a beach. She's living in the middle of it. You have to take fucking crazy back roads and shit. But on one of these back roads going out there to Dover, there's a nudist camp, dude.
Yo, is it called?
It says it has nudist camp in the
Yes,
title. It's
but
like town
something
and then
sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It has a sun in the thing, dude. I so know that place. When I went to go play hockey out there, me and my dad used to always stop at the nudist colony and hang out with the nudists. No, we used to like, dude. It was a fucking joke in the locker room every time I went. We were like 8 or 9 years old.
That was
driving
really
by that
funny
with
when
our
you were 8 or
dads,
9.
and all getting in the locker room, being like, "You guys see the nudist colony? Did you see the nudist camp?
What they do there?"
They are naked there."
Every time I drive by it, because there's kind of like a clearing in the woods as you pass, and I fucking look.
Oh,
like,
dude, I
stare
crank my
hard
neck
through those trees.
I have cranked my neck every time walking through there since my first walking through there.
Yeah. Did you actually visit the nudist camp with your father?
I was there because I definitely wasn't. There's no
What's up
there's
with that?
no proof that I did.
Driving by? Do you mean driving? The other
Yeah,
form of
that's-
transportation?
That's what I meant. I was driving by. And yeah, dude, from the time I was
People
like 8
love
or
it,
9,
dude.
8 or 9 years old, just always like,
And you never see shit.
no, of course not.
You
It's
never
like
see
a
shit.
half mile back there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes you think, like, do you have to cross, like, a river to get to it? Like, how
Yeah.
far back is this fucking thing where I can't even see cars from the highway?
Yo, we should check it out on Google Maps right now. What
You
is?
want to go spy on them?
Yeah, do you think it's a live satellite image?
I mean, there's got to
We
be,
have
dude.
it. We can.
I think you
Jamie,
might see
can we
some...
get this on the screen? What is it called, dude?
Search Nudist Camp, New Hampshire.
Nudist
But isn't it kind
campground.
of weird that... it's
Cedar
not-
Waters?
No, that's not
No.
it. Sun. The one
Yeah.
you had was right. You had
Maybe
it right
it's
the first time.
closed.
Well, the sign's still out there, but that's what I was going to say is I peer through the trees. I don't fucking see any cars or anything. So is it closed? Because the sign's kind of dilapidated, like the paint's peeling.
I think this is it, dude.
Cedar Woods?
Yeah, I think it's over by Dover. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. That's
Yeah,
where my
that's
mom
it.
lives.
Yeah, so this is it. So this is
It's
the
the lake.
highway, right? That goes through it and shit.
Is that the road? Oh, so you must have to
Yeah,
go
so
down
there's
that
a
fucking
road.
road. Dude, look at that.
Yeah, so there's the sign. That's the infamous sign we all see.
Look at that commune, dude. That looks like fucking Jonestown. Like they have
Wait, is this what the fuck
Look
am
at
I
that. They're
looking
out
at?
on the water out there, dude. That's
That's where
like
it is,
a mile,
brother.
dude.
That's where it is.
Oh my god.
So these are the folks, dude. Wow.
Those are trailers,
They're like
right?
trailers.
Like Winnebagos.
They're nudist in trailers, dude. I always thought they were living like a spa lifestyle. I thought it was like the
Hot
ancient
springs
Romans,
and
like you
shit.
read about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, grape
Yeah.
leaves and hot springs.
But
What's
they're
weird
on the
to me
water.
is
They are in the water.
what's weird is like I guess I've never met a nudist, but like the whole cliche explanation is like it's just liberating. Like it's just there's something fucking inherently sexual about that, dude. I'm sorry.
Maybe there's not.
You can be
dude.
naked
Maybe
if
there's
it's
not.
liberating. You can be naked, and you're not in public, dude. You're with a bunch of other fucking weirdos at a fucking
Yeah.
camp. You're not at the mall walking around with your cock out. You are fucking on a lake.
Yeah.
It's like 2 miles removed
But
from
maybe
anything
that's the
resembling
closest
society.
thing they can get. You know,
It is. It's
It-
not
it
even a
actually
maybe. It
is.
100%
Yeah.
is. But it's just like there's. I don't know. I only like being naked with other people when I'm
I
gonna
bet there's-
fuck them. It's got to be
I don't know.
sexual.
I bet there really are people who really believe like that's just the way nature made us, and that's
they're
the way I feel.
crazy.
Yeah, sure, but I think
They're
they
not
really
relatable
believe it.
people. Yeah.
But I mean,
guess.
we put them out in the middle of nowhere because there is something inherently sexual about being naked.
Nudists are wrong.
Nudists?
Basically.
Y'all are the minority here, and you know how we feel about them. No, yeah, but here's the thing, man. You're wrong. You guys are wrong.
Everyone's wearing clothes. You guys are wrong. You're the wrong minority.
Yep.
You're the wrong minority to be picking a fight with us. Fucking freaks. Put some clothes on.
Anyway.
You fucking get a room. Dude, people bring their kids there and shit.
No.
Like that's yeah, dude, that's a real thing. Now, okay, my mom used to cut they're two lesbian ladies, used to cut their hair, and we holy shit, I haven't thought of this since I was a kid, dude. I was like 5 or 6. They lived in Raymond. Every time we'd drive out there, like right before we'd pull up to the house, she'd be like, they're nudists.
Your mom would?
Yeah, and
That's
she'd
such a your mom move.
hey, have I
love
ever
it.
told you they're nudists? No, they're gay and they're nudists. No, but she would like, dude, like really open up the can, and then I'd have to walk into their
Dude.
house and see them clothed, but still like think like these are the
How
freaks.
young were you that
I
she was like
5 or
gossiping?
6, and it was
Gossiping
hilarious.
with you when you were 5 or 6.
Yeah, dude, I'm coming along for haircuts. I'm sitting in salons and shit. Yeah, I had the dish. I had the scoop.
Wow, dude, that's so weird to think that if you are divulging shit to your hairdresser, and she's coming over with her 5-year-old son,
I brought action figures.
you
I
would
was so
not
innocent.
in a million years think she's definitely told her 5 or 6-year-old son that I'm a nudist.
Meanwhile, I'm just staring at him.
Like I would never assume that. That is so fucking funny.
It's a weird secret to hide. You just like everyone knew you were on the shitter for an hour. Everyone knows you're a fucking nudist. If you advertise it, like they shouldn't have told anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you? How does that come
I
up
don't
during a
know.
haircut,
Dude? I don't know, dude. Jamie comes home. I mean, no, she doesn't. And she just she does come home. But what she doesn't do is doesn't not tell me stories of things
Just
clients
use 3
tell her.
negatives. What do you mean?
No way does it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing.
It's like a bartender. Like you tell your bartender everything. You tell your hairdresser
Yeah,
everything.
dude. She comes home with some scoops that I'm like, there are probably 5 or 6 of her clients whose life I know pretty well.
You could also ruin their lives.
Yes,
Like you have so much of a scoop on them. You could
absolutely
put them out. You could cancel them.
Like I know their names. Like Jamie will be like, oh, like Jake came in today, and guess what? Like that girl he was seeing. Now this is happening, and I'm like, no shit. I fucking told it. I knew it. Like she was
hairdressers
a liar.
have such hairdressers are like fucking bards. Like they have such good tales, dude. Like you have all of that. You hang on to that story, and when she's like, I have new Jake news. You're fucking excited, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's always good shit, man. Thanks for that.
I wonder.
Love those stories of everyday life.
True sailing.
True sailing.
It's just like hairdressing. Now I wonder how those 2 lesbian nudist ladies are doing.
I'm sure they're doing fine. Do you? Things sounded way more dismissive than I meant it to, man.
Why? I don't care about these people at all, dude.
I'm sure they're doing fine. Oh, dude, I could have sworn I had something. Oh,
I want to talk a bunch of shit about that bar.
I
But
don't.
should we? I know.
I
That's what
don't.
I was thinking that we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, we should.
Damn.
It's
Let me at them.
one day or something, maybe. Who cares?
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Yeah, there's a game that we've invented that we're gonna play, I guess. Called.
Does that company still exist?
All right, Jack.
You know
You can't
the rules.
look at the computer.
Okay.
These are the rules.
I can still kind of see it. Can you hide it better? Like just orientate it towards you a little bit
Yeah,
more. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Dude, I'm excited for this. We conceived this like fucking a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have much content to go through here, but it's a fun game. Play it with your friends. Bring it up at Thanksgiving. It's a great party trick. It's a great to pull out a company and like very Seinfeldian way, ask people if it exists still and have that knowledge chambered up just to belittle people afterwards and be like, yeah, it does still exist.
Yeah. Just so you can win at parties. That's what we're here for.
We're trying to set you up to be right.
Trying to, how to win conversations.
For psychopaths. A book.
Number 1, dude. Toshiba. Does Toshiba still exist? A, yes, or B, false? No.
I'm gonna go with it. See, this one this one like came up when we originally conceived of the game. I think this was the one where we were like, because we were talking about the tablets. Like I used to have a Toshiba tablet in high school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give an educated answer. Yes, it does still exist because I feel like I've seen some of their like boob tube TVs at Walmart in like the bargain bin.
Okay.
I feel like I've
and for
seen
that,
them
I
recently.
will say that's chalk one up, dude. That's absolutely
Really?
correct.
Really?
They're still existing, and they have 140,000 employees still.
What about their stock price? Can we look at their? Because that's a kind of a
No,
cool.
that's a whole thing, man.
You can't just search Toshiba
No,
stock.
dude. You can't just please do that for me. It's
I
like
don't
not
know
that hard.
stocks. You could tell me their
It's
stock
$15.
prices. That's ass, right? Isn't Apple like fucking like $300?
I mean, I own stock in companies that are like $3.
Yeah, but they're not.
But,
I
like,
mean,
they're small little
yeah.
nothings. They're not,
Toshiba was a mighty thing that has
Yeah.
fallen. Yeah.
I think Snapchat is around that same price as
15?
Toshiba. Yeah.
And
I don't know what that
Snapchat's
entails.
graph looks like this, an arrow going up.
Yeah.
Toshiba's graph looks like the opposite,
but
an
then they
arrow
kiss.
going down.
They-
Right
Yeah,
in the middle.
which is pretty cool. Number 2, dude. This is also
Snapchat. Does Snapchat still exist?
I know there's one of the other founding ones, dude, that made us come up with this. Local New Hampshire folk might remember it from being in the mall. KB Toys, dude. Does KB Toys still exist?
This one I have I'm gonna have to say no, dude. I feel like if Toys R Us shut down, because they were like the monolith, like they were the blue big whale of the toy store industry. So they're shut down like nationwide. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say KB Toys is in the graveyard.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's undefeated. Oh, 2 for 2, dude. Yes, absolutely.
Wait, why am I so? I was right.
Yeah.
I said, oh wow, like I was surprised. I'm like, dude, they're definitely not around anymore.
And then you're like, holy shit, I was right. Not only are they defunct and bankrupt, but it happened a decade ago. It happened in 2009.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I didn't write down anymore. So that's kind of it.
The game. Well, that's just the first. That's the first game.
We're
gonna play
it.
We'll play it more times.
We'll play it again. Oh, we should name that segment.
Does that company still exist?
Does that company still exist?
Wasn't that the
That's a
name
good
of your
name.
doc? I don't know. We'll come up with a better name maybe and play it again next time. What was I gonna say about KB Toys?
I don't know,
dude. It's crazy to think like this is how I feel about the generations that are gonna precede us.
Yeah.
These goddamn kids with their goddamn iPads and tablets and goddamn participation trophies, dude. It really speaks to that. Pick up a fucking action figure.
Yeah.
Hey, get a fucking Lego.
Don't be a prick about it either.
Fucking pussy. Hey, get a Lego set, you fucking queer.
Get a life.
Get a life
Hey,
on
kids, get a
Facebook.
life.
You're 12 years old.
What were you?
That's what my uncle would say.
Was that the whole thought?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's people. I fucking hate that like cliche fucking like rabbit hole that people try to go down. Like, oh, kids don't play with action figures. It's like, where's creativity anymore? And children, dude, do you know the shit you can do with a fucking computer? That's the wildest toy there is. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the creativity it takes to just like create.
You can just create and discover and learn. A computer is so much better than a fucking action figure.
Yeah.
Like, what? I hate that
It's
so
a
much.
piece
It's an
of
uncle
plastic
talking
and
point.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I'll tell you, man. I'm starting to get pretty fed up with boomers. With boomers, just that whole generation, man.
Boomers like what, 50?
I think it's like 55 to 70 or so.
Yeah. They're obsolete,
dude.
They're ready to go.
Suck, man. I was telling you about that guy today who was coming in just bragging about his like collection of guitars and telling me how I need to take out a credit card at Guitar Center so I can start getting into a guitar collecting hobby.
Sound advice.
Which he definitely like knows me well enough to tell me what my hobby should be.
Yeah, I was
which
gonna
is an
ask.
insane thing.
Did you talk music with him? Were you saying like
For
I
a
used
minute.
to be in a Oh, so it
But
wasn't
he brought
based
it up
on
to talk about his. He said,
Yeah.
"Do you like music?" I said, "Yeah," and he said, "I collect guitars. Let me tell you about it for 10 minutes." And then he just kept going on, and I was like, "Well, I don't really have the money to be doing that stuff." And he's like, well, "You stop going to Dunkin' every morning. Do you need to go to Dunkin' in the morning? Huh? You stop doing that." And that's all you kids that are just hopped up on caffeine and all that. You wait, you save that money, you get a credit card, and you max it out. You buy some guitars.
change my lifestyle to appease this fucking addiction that you're trying to get me right now?
And I was like, dude, so you're telling me, he's like, because at the end he said, like, what are you going to show your grandkids one day? Like your collection of empty Dunkin's cups? Or are you going to show them the set of guitars that you got hanging on your wall?
Did you get the feeling that it sounds like he had a problem with Dunkin's before he got into collecting guitars?
Yeah.
It sounds like experiential.
Dude, also, how much do you think a fucking coffee is, dude? Maybe if you save that $200 you spend at Dunkin's every day, you could afford one of these guitars. They're priceless. But it's like, dude, I per week spend $15 to $20 at Dunkin's.
Yeah, it would take you a few months to buy like a decent guitar with that money. It's not like like what the fuck, dude? And it's also just a weird investment to be pushing like it's the new gold standard or something. Yeah, like we're gonna start using fucking guitars as currency. Like you, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I had no idea.
Go home. Go watch TV, you fucking bloke.
Ridiculous. He was ridiculous, man. I don't know, and it's just I was so mad because it's like, dude, like you're sitting here just bragging about like the expendable money you have to just throw away on guitars and shit. I obviously work in retail.
You're working.
Yeah, and like honestly, dude, like what was going through my head was like, this guy might be a part of the last generation who gets to retire. And I'm like just sitting there looking at him, just like, oh, that's awesome, man. That's glad to hear you enjoying it. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like that generation like brings up the fruits of their labor. Like when they finally do retire, like I could hear my uncle having that conversation with me, and they bring up the fruits of their labor like that, as if they're trying to like reform or like initiate the younger generation into like their ways. Like there's still time. Like you don't need fucking Social Security money. You can just retire off guitars or whatever. Yeah. Like they're trying to it's like I don't know, dude. It's this weird air of like superiority. Like, man, if I could just communicate to them like how fucking straight I'm gonna be with my guitars in 5 years. It's like, dude, you're not gonna change my life. You're just bragging. You were just fucking bragging, dude.
That's all it was. And I don't know, dude, it really pissed me off. It's like, I can't imagine myself at any fucking age just walking into a store to go talk to somebody, like, and waste their time. Because it happens to me multiple times a day. It's not just this guy, but, like, a lot of boomers just come in and want to just fucking chit-chat about their goddamn ex-wife. And it's like, man, I don't know you, and if I did know you, I would still have to really try to give a shit. I'm just sitting here nodding so that, like, I don't lose my job or cause a scene. Like, I'm not even being too nice about it. I'm not going like, oh my God, that's crazy, really. I'm like, yeah.
It's weird when you get someone who's like that desensitized to social cues or just doesn't care that the other person doesn't give a fuck about what they're talking about. Like, I feel like I'm super sensitive to that. Like, I'll be a scheduled speaker at a fucking college graduation ceremony. I'll still think no one cares what I'm talking about.
You'll still wrap it up quick and be like, I gotta get out of here. I'm wasting their time.
Meanwhile, this guy, you're like losing. This guy's consuming time on your life. This guy's consuming precious time. People used to do that at Planet Fitness a lot. Yeah. I'd say.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, does anyone love you?
Jesus Christ.
Because go talk to them.
Going for the jugular.
Like, just like, I don't know. Because like you're saying, I don't think I'll ever be at that point in my life. And just going through my Rolodex of shit conversations, I don't think I've ever gone into a store with that objective to be like, I got to find someone to talk to about my girlfriend. Like, I got to find a worker.
Or just start talking to someone and even found yourself in a situation where you are telling them that. Even if it wasn't your goal. I can't say I've ever found myself in a conversation with like a dude who's just doing his goddamn job.
And that's not in your job description.
No.
You're not his fucking what am I, your fucking therapist? Dude, with that, I think this is a very large topic to dive into. But I think with people who so readily share personal shit like that, it makes me think that you really undervalue interactions and like the people in your life and just like, I don't know. I'm very guarded about, like, if I had a collection of something, I'm talking to maybe like you about that. Yeah. But to just go and so freely share, it's just like you're telling me you appreciate the value, but you're just fucking launching it out of your head like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like if you really cared about something, would you run around being like, guess what I got? Guess what I got? Guess what I got? Or would
be like if you're telling me about fucking your wife or something, it's like, dude,
like that's awesome. You don't know me. Go enjoy that. That's great that you have that. Why are you just telling me you have things? Like, dude, I don't know, dude. And maybe it's sad. Maybe he doesn't have anyone who loves him. Maybe he needs to talk to somebody. But, like, dude, it is not my job. I don't know you. I'm really sorry. But I just don't care. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's really rude. I would never fucking do that to anyone at any age, under any circumstances, would I hold somebody hostage. Like, I see people, it happens a lot too, this kind of an offshoot, but like people who hit on waitresses, dude. I'm always like, shut the goddamn fuck up, dude. Like, she's being nice to you.
That was a pretty badass thing you just said. Shut the goddamn fuck up.
Dude, it boils me, dude. Like, when I'm standing at a bar and I hear like the guy in front of me be like, so how long have you been working here? Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. What's your name again? It's like, dude, there's no percent chance that girl wants to spend a second more of her time than she has to talking to you.
But you know what I try to think when I see the whole customer hitting on the bartender thing is, dude, give her your money, you fucking moron.
Yeah,
You
absolutely. I
have
hope
no
she-
shot. You are a
You know what?
dumb fucking piece of driftwood just floating on by, and you're gonna give her a lot of money, and you're gonna go home with your dick in your hand, dude. Like
Yeah. I hope she is like milking it and it's like, yeah, I can tell
Yeah,
this guy has
I
money. I
love
saw
that
his wallet
shit,
when he
dude.
pulled it out. I'm gonna make him give me like $100 tip tonight.
You can
And
get
then
like
I'm
a
not even
resident
looking at
patron.
him.
Like if
Yeah.
you're a bartender and you milk, if you have that like 60-year-old dude hitting on you, dude, at Shorty's, guys used to come in, like old ass Bedford guys would come in before their trip to the Gold fucking Room strip club and just
Were they
like,
there for one waitress?
yeah,
in
just to
particular, one
fucking
bartender?
talk to the waitress,
Yeah.
and it's like, let's see if I win the lottery this time. Like, let's see if
Wow.
lightning strikes twice. It's like, dude, you have been here 100 times, and 100 times out of 10, you went home alone. Why the fuck? And it's,
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know. Maybe it's just the rush of they're like sharpening their sword for a battle they're never gonna fight. It's like, fuck.
I don't know, man. I don't
so
know. It makes
pissed.
no goddamn sense. It really fucking irks me. It's like also like
It's very
in,
sexist
It's in
and
their
just-
job description to be fucking nice to you.
Yeah.
They get trained on how exactly to be exactly nice to you.
I think
If
it's
she wanted you, you'd know.
it's like any. I think it's just people. This is like the boomers we're talking about. It's the customer service predator. It's like the guy or the girl who just abuses customer service workers. Be it bartender, be it you're in retail, be it a fucking ask a nurse attendant on the phone and you're telling her about some fucking injury you have. Like
Yeah.
you are wasting the customer service workers' time.
Yes. Dude, you know what we're doing right now?
Wasting time.
A little boomer bashing.
Oh fuck yeah! Pull out the hammer.
Sorry, dude. That's all I was thinking about. I
That's
had
really
to get it
cool.
out.
That's sweet. That's sweet what we just did.
Boomer bashing.
Fucking
Get out of here.
very violent. Bought a gun. Boomer bashing.
I don't know why Macho Man Randy Savage would be boomer bashing.
Boomer bashing.
I think he was a boomer.
I think he assaulted that old man at one show.
Yeah, I've seen him fight old people. Never mind. He'd be on our side if he was here. Miss you, Macho.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Is he
I don't know.
bashed? Is that
no?
boomer
I think
bashed?
I think he's fine. He's fine, dude. Don't look it up. He's fine. Now, did you have sailing?
I had some.
Do you have questions or hypotheticals this week by any
Yeah,
chance?
I had a couple things.
Because
for
we're
you.
kind of, I'm kind of out of things. I thought that story would go longer. It didn't. That's all I had prepared.
I have a bunch of things that I've been meaning to bring up. So a couple things.
Out with
I-
it, dude.
No, so we had the Cigna race, which we did a video on.
Yeah,
There's
what'd
not
you
really
guys
much to
think?
talk about there.
Tell us what you thought.
We'll wait for
Not
your
right now.
response.
Not right now.
I sat and
Write it
waited.
later or
I don't know
something.
why I was convinced there was going to be an audible response there.
What did you guys
think?
What'd you think? I liked that too. My favorite part.
My favorite part of that was we went to Castro's after. I thought that was cool.
Oh,
my,
yeah.
My sailing is only shit I did with you.
But it's
you
still
have
cool sailing,
with
dude. It's
yeah.
still cool sailing to talk about. We did cool
Castro's-
shit.
Castro's is very cool.
Yeah.
Just very cool. It's unquestionably cool. Like,
Yeah.
don't even bring it up. Shut the fuck up about it. The fucking verdict is out. Castro's is cool. So I'm sick of hearing about it. But dude, we're gonna go there and like gamble during football season.
Are we gonna go every Sunday? You wanna go tomorrow?
Starting now.
Do you want to go tomorrow? Actually.
Kind of. It's very cool. I'll tell you that.
Dude, you just hyped the shit out of it. We're like, we're gonna go there more. And then I'm like, oh, let's
being
go on our
honest.
scheduled day that we said we were gonna go.
Well, I meant more during football season. Is there a game tomorrow?
I'm sure there's a Sox
I
game.
meant
at
more if I
1
had like a
o'clock,
month to
actually.
mentally prepare to do this really casual thing.
Yeah, why, dude? No, I'm gonna drag you out of the fucking house tomorrow, man. I swear to God.
Kicking and screaming.
I'm gonna come here and say like, nah, dude, I got my keys in hand. I'm gonna follow you around until like we're leaving, dude. Like it's a walk. It's a 5-minute walk to go have a cigar and come back,
Dude,
It's a cool place.
Okay, yeah, okay,
I want
I'll
you
go.
to hang out
I'll
with
go,
me.
I'll go.
I miss hanging out with you, bro.
No, but I'm glad we found that. And talk about boomer bashing, dude. We can go there and fuck up some old dudes because you walk in and
man.
it's barbershop chairs.
Yeah.
And there's no one under the age of 50 sitting in those fucking chairs at Castro's.
No, it's also the kings of the old hit on the bartender, even though
Yeah, dude,
you're about 60 years her senior. That's the kind of crowd there. But other than that, dude, and other than the guy behind the counter who has a gun on his hip, that place is pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet, dude.
That place is pretty cool. I mean, he was also kind of a prick when we were like picking out cigars. He was kind of like, this one is a little more earthy, but you can really get this sense of cinnamon. Other than that, though, he didn't bother me.
Subscribes to Cigar Aficionado. Other than the gun, other than the assault weapon he had in him flexing his knowledge of cigars ad infinitum for...
Oh, and telling us he used to sell to underage kids.
Yeah, other than that... But I'm sick of hearing of it. Castro's is cool.
And he also... in the part where he insinuated that if we came back on football season, there might be some illegal gambling going on in the.
You wanted that.
Other than that,
like that.
dude, it was pretty. Okay,
come on, baby.
Okay, shut up. All right,
you like that shit. You live for that shit.
Okay.
No, but that's
that's okay. It's very cool, but I'm saying like it's not the most inviting joint in the world.
I think it's. I'm glad you finally found a bookie that has a gun. I think it's very important that the person you're betting with and giving money to, it's important they have a gun.
Yeah.
So they can defend themselves, dude.
I think maybe it's not the best idea to get involved with such a character. I'm going to. But I don't know if it's the best idea anymore.
I think it'd be
now
funny
that you put it like that.
If you're like super selective with bookies, like, okay, and last thing, do you have a gun? Like I'm a bad man. You better have a fucking gun because I'm a bad man.
I have like a checklist and shit. Okay, and lastly, do you have a gun? You do? Okay.
Because you're gonna need it.
All right. Well, you're in strong contenders right now. Well, I think we'll be in touch in the next week or so. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Has a gun. All right.
Thank you so much for coming in.
No, but that's a real concern. That guy has a gun, dude. Maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, if the bookie... Well, whatever, dude. I want it to be real. You can't fake it, dude. I want it to be real. I want to be in danger.
Yeah, it's the authentic illegal experience, dude.
I want to fear for my life sometimes. You ever want to just feel some fear?
Especially when watching a sports game. I want my life to rest on the outcome of the game.
I want to start betting limbs and shit. Yeah.
Just cut it off.
Yeah, like I want to watch a game end and you're like, you don't know that I have a bet going and you're like, oh man, that sucks, dude. Sox lost. And I come out of like my bedroom and I have like a suitcase packed. And I'm like, I gotta go.
Oh, what'd you do this time,
like,
Joe?
Please feed the cats, Jack. You're my best friend, and I'm sorry it came to this. And then you never saw me again.
And that dude from Castro's kicks down the door, gun drawn.
Lightning and thunder behind him.
He's a serial killer. Like a hockey mask.
Yeah. Like, did I bet my life? For what? What was on the other end of that bet?
What'd you win? Your life. You just got to stay alive. You're like playing Russian roulette.
I jokingly said once, like, dude, I bet my life the Sox are gonna make it to the playoffs. And he's like, I actually have you down for that now.
Sounds like we can get. What did he say? We can make some action.
He's
like,
make some action.
Make some action.
We can make some action, which is so cool from a guy who's visibly, aesthetically, not super cool.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the type of person. He found his haven, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
he was a weird guy.
Goof. He's kind of a goof.
He found his
island.
island.
The cigar guy to be either pretty high class or pretty like milady-ish, you know?
He was more fedora tip.
He leaned that way, but he wasn't fully milady. Maybe he kind of was. He was like a milady with a gun, which
that's
is a
exactly
bad
what
combination.
He was.
Yeah, that's a bad combination, man. I don't know if I want to give that dude money.
You're gonna give him money.
I'm gonna give him a lot of money.
I'm gonna give him a lot of money. That guy a lot. You're gonna give that man your life. I think it's cool that he found his nudist camp, so to speak. Because that guy went through a lot of shit, dude. That guy, he might be a virgin still, and he just sits in that fucking bedroom-sized humidor, with his gun, and he waits for people to bet their life.
And you know, I've met the guy probably 3 times. I promise I haven't thought.
Really?
Yeah. I've met the guy probably 3 times. And every time he's been nicer, but every time I'm a little more weirded out by him. Like, the first time I met him, it was just a pretty casual encounter. Like, bought a cigar. He's like, oh, that one's really good. Yeah, I like that one. Like, see ya. And that was it. The second time I saw him, I was going to buy a pack of cigarettes. He recommended me a pack. but I was like, it was $10, and I was like,
What? Were they like
I'm-
American Spirits? Or
It was like higher than that. It was like basically like little cigars.
Oh, huh.
And it was like, but it wasn't cigarillo. It was like high. It was nice stuff. And I was like, I don't really have $10 right now. I'm not looking to spend that. And he's like, forget it. Like, just have it. He's like, just like if you want more, like we're the only place in town that sells them. Just like come back here.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, dude. I'll remember you hooked me up. And then the next time I saw him was when we went like last week, and he was like, suggesting that we come back and gamble.
Yeah. He's been
Yeah.
courting you for a very long time.
Yeah, dude. This guy might be from Google or something. He might be seeing my search history.
Well, it's just gonna.
I don't know if I
think
trust him.
as a customer service employee, I think it's gonna come to a figurehead this football season. You're gonna give that guy a lot of money, and
I
it
think so.
started with that fucking free bag of cigarettes,
Yeah.
dude. He planted the seed, and look at the beautiful tree.
He handed it to me, and I was getting to the door, which is is far away from the counter. And I opened it, and the bells jingled a little bit, and he went, "Hey!" And I turned over my shoulder, and he went, "You owe me one."
What?
And I was like, "Oh, yeah." I walked out into the rain. I don't know.
That's.
Yeah.
I think he just wants your money.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna get it. Another thing. So that's my sailing, which is really our sailing. But
Yep.
dude, I fucking. I was watching like Comedy Central at like 3 a.m. I was watching something before. It might have been South Park, and then it just seamlessly transitions into just shit posting infomercials, like just
Yeah.
shit, just fucking useless, stupid shit. It used to be Girls Gone Wild,
Yeah.
like 20 years ago, and now it's fucking even more lowbrow than that.
Yeah.
And what's more lowbrow than Girls Gone Wild?
These.
There was this infomercial. This was like last weekend. There was this infomercial. It is called mylife.com. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this shit, dude?
Is that for real?
That's for real. It's called mylife.com.
Okay.
And it's a database for criminal history and such, is like how they promote it. But like while the infomercial's rolling, like a big chunk of it is like firsthand testimonials. Like people saying like, I did this with mylife.com. And it was a bunch of people saying like it's almost like an Angie's List type thing. You can use it like that. Like, I went on mylife.com and looked up my contractor and found out he had molested a girl a year ago. And like shit like that.
Really?
Like, I went on mylife.com and found out my dentist is a pedophile. Everyone's a pedophile.
Yeah.
No, but
That's pretty much what it's used for, yeah.
but then it got to the point where, dude, someone said, one of the testimonials was, I use mylife.com for everyone I meet. Coworkers, contractors, so-called friends.
Wow.
So you're so addicted to this service that you're fucking looking up criminal histories for your friends? People you
So-called
like everyone?
friends.
Like what type of fucking paranoid like basement
Maniac.
dwellers? Like yeah, that's fucking you're a psychopath, dude.
Coworkers, like a new coworker, and you're like, wonder the criminal background is. Dude,
Pedophile, I knew it.
like
Looked like a pedophile.
I've like looked up people's criminal history before, but like just because I thought it was like funny, or because we were talking like I bet they're a criminal.
Well, yeah, like Tarzan, I think.
Yeah,
we looked at him.
Tarzan. Yeah, to be like we wanted to find his record, and I've done it for a few people. Every person you meet, so-called friends.
Yes, the so-called friends thing.
Yeah,
is
what could they have
you-
done? Like, you find out like they're the guy who mugged your dad.
It's in
Like-
your Spider-Man,
Yeah.
dude. Well, no. Did you see? This is a perfect segue. Did you see that they caught the Golden State Killer, or was that like years ago? What?
I don't know.
I've
I don't
been
know
hearing
much about the
about that.
Golden State Killer.
Dude, he's like the
Those
most
are the Golden State Killers. Like a
the
basketball team.
That'd be very dark if the Warriors changed their name to the Golden State Killers. Given the Golden State Killer was the most prolific serial killer of like all time, and he had gone uncaptured for I think like 30 years. Like I think he was committing these
Did
crimes
they
in the
actually
80s.
find him? And
Yeah,
I'm
they
just-
have him now because it turns out, dude, he had a wife and 2 daughters. The guy was an ex-cop, and he had killed like 30 or 40 women, dude. He was like a more prolific Ted Bundy.
Wow.
50 rape, dude. Yeah, this guy's just a heinous fucking individual, dude.
13 plus murdered, 50 plus raped, 120 plus burglarized.
Look at that.
Joseph
piece of shit.
James D'Angelo. When did
Joseph Capone.
Weird. Yeah, so it happened in April.
Okay, but now documentaries are coming out. That's why I've been hearing about it. There's like a lot of documentaries coming out now because they got him. There he is. Why does he look?
He looks
confused?
like shit, dude. What?
He looks like he has
like
very
that?
bad vision. He's looking at the camera like he can't tell it's a camera.
Dude, that's more what I pictured, dude. That's scary.
But so that's why you need to use mylife.com because this guy. Someone was fucking him every night. Someone was sleeping in the same bed as him. His wife, dude. He was married to, while he was committing these crimes, he was married to someone. They have kids. How do you fucking continue your life?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. What do you do now? If you're that guy's wife, if you're his daughter, what the fuck do you do now?
Golden State Killer was driven by hatred of ex-fiance. Look at the way he looks in this picture. He's always pretty confused. He's horribly confused there. Yeah, he looks like what's Kyle's cousin's name in South Park? When he is the clashes. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, Kyle. I think it's
Kyle.
other Kyle.
Kyle Schwartz. Is that his name?
I think they just call him other Kyle. Oh fuck!
Son of a bitch.
It's not in shot.
Oh, it's not even in shot.
Sweet.
We can keep letting shit fall. We can get the whole fucking show fall apart. Who cares?
Back it.
Yeah, dude. This Golden State Killer. I'm gonna go ahead and say, not a fan of this.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, dude, he looks like Charlie Brown."
I was gonna say Millhouse.
Millhouse.
Yeah, but
I like the Kyle. Oh Jesus!
Jesus!
Him and his
Oh
mugshot.
Christ!
Oh God, my vision's very blurry. I don't like having my picture taken.
I had pizza on the plane, but it was too greasy. It gave me gas.
Dude, you're a serial killer. Fucking shut up and have your picture taken.
What? Yeah, he's doing that very very Jewish squint. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's a Jewish squint. It's whatever.
I think it's the caricature of Jesus. What does he say? I'd peach on the plane, maybe gas.
Give me
That's
gas.
such a good character.
We should just watch an episode of South Park.
That's a funny show. Yeah, for just copyright infringement.
No, we'll have it behind the camera.
broadcasting.
Dude, our shit's been getting copyright shit.
Are you serious? That's so cool. That's such a cool problem to have.
Yeah.
We're pros. We're old pros now.
No, except it's not. I said it was a cool problem to have when the band comes to you and is like, stop using our song.
Yeah.
It's not a cool problem to have when YouTube's auto detect is just like, hey, you're playing Bobby Darin somewhere beyond the sea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw
So
that.
they're just demonetizing our shit. Not
But
that it was
what-
monetized to begin with. But
That's what I was going to say. What would, if
it's
it didn't
restricted in some countries and you can't see some of our videos on mobile and some dumb shit, man.
Dude, our Russian followers are going to be so upset.
I know.
They can't see it. They're
Some
going to use a
regions.
VPN. This episode's sponsored by NordVPN.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think there's local problems here too, man. I think there's domestic problems as well as abroad in terms of our videos getting copyright flagged.
It lets you post it though. What?
I don't know, dude. There's some stuff going on. We got to figure it out. But it tried to copyright take down that song, the royalty free one that you showed me.
Really?
Yeah, the one that's in the Cigna video. They're like, bum, bum, bum,
Yes, because I saw
bum.
you
That's
had Bobby
royalty-free.
Darin. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's all that guy does. What's his name? Fuck. Mix something. But yeah, I mean,
But
a
dude-
bunch of channels use his shit.
It wasn't YouTube. I'm sorry. It was on my Instagram. It was on my personal Instagram. I posted it there, and I got flagged for copyright, and it said Jonah Mohawk by, and then it had no artist. It's like this video detected the song Jonah Mohawk or something like that.
It's not the
by,
name of the song.
And then all I did was press appeal, and then it was sign, and I signed, and I pressed appeal again, and
You
then
had to sign?
yeah, and then 5 minutes later, it just sent me a thing that was like, "Hey, it's all taken care of. Your video's back up."
Wow. That's that's
Yeah.
odd, dude.
It was very strange, especially because it was royalty free shit, and that means somebody flagged me for copyright. So whichever one of you fuckers thinks that's funny, you better knock it off. I better not go on my Instagram tomorrow and find all my shit flagged. I'd be
Your personal photos.
Yeah.
It's Jonah Mohawk again. Who the fuck is Jonah?
Yeah, we gotta find Jonah Mohawk. Forget the Golden State Killer, dude. Priorities. We gotta figure out
Who
Jonah
the fuck
Hawk.
is? We should search. Have
Maybe
you tried
it's-
searching?
Maybe it's
that?
Jonah Hawk. Maybe it's Tony's. Whatever it is.
Getting
That's
back at
horrible.
us for the Tony Hawk episode that we did.
Yo.
But it getting flagged implies that you'd think the inversion is monetization. You would think there's money to be had. So it's like you're hassling me, and even if you weren't, you're not gaining anything from demonetizing my shit. It's not monetized. That's
Yeah.
what I want. That's very weird, dude.
I don't know, man.
We should talk to someone.
It makes no sense, dude. I'm not a big fan of you guys who are, copyrighting these video shits. But guess what? We're gonna keep using free shit, and by free shit I mean the song that we start the show with, the song that we start in the show with that are not ours, and then we'll maybe pepper in a little song or two here and there. I'm not gonna play it on my phone out loud during the music minute because that's the reason one of our videos got copyrighted.
Oh, really?
Dude, it got taken down because I was holding the phone near the mic and I played a couple seconds of an Avalanches song. So fuck me for doing that.
But we're gonna keep on using it because you know what? I pay $5 for Spotify. That's my fucking music.
Yeah, it's my music. I'm playing it, and I happen to be recording my podcast at the same time.
Dude, but you know what's crazy is YouTube did you see that tweet that they had like a couple days ago? They just
No.
overhauled their like incidental copyright infringement policy where like there was these companies like every YouTuber I follow on Twitter has complained about this to some degree in the past like couple months where there's companies that hire contracted out other companies, and these guys are just surfing through like fucking wicked obscure YouTube videos looking for anything they can flag. Like big copyright houses like MGM Music or UMG Music Group, like Universal Music Group, Sony, they pay these they're basically hitmen, like fucking copyright hitmen that have nothing better to do than to go and look for shit to strike, and then they pilfer a little bit of the fucking royalties that Sony would get from that or the big. But YouTube came out and said like, because it used to be if we were doing a vlog and someone drove by listening to fucking Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, that's considered, it used to be you could get flagged for that if the audio's in your video of that car driving by listening to that song. But now YouTube has this whole incidental infringement thing where that's fine. Like that passes because you didn't
Incidental
deliberately. Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's some language that I might have to incorporate here into our music minute.
Like, oh, I accidentally played the song I've been talking
like here,
about
let
for
me
5
play
minutes.
it. Listen to that. It's playing over there.
Yeah,
Isn't that
basically.
weird? Isn't that just incidental? We
It's all about the language, dude.
We should definitely do that during the part at the end of the show. The Postmates. This episode is brought to you by Songs. Secondary. Secondhand Serenade is a song that's also considered music. So we're going to do this week on the music. We're going to do two different things. We're going to talk about the music that I've been listening to. Then we're going to talk about the music that Jack's been listening to. Then when those two things are done, we're going to do a third thing. And that third thing is to put them on the playlist called True Selling Songs.
Gotta fucking move for food, baby.
Woo! I'm fired up. I also don't have a wicked
don't
song
have
in
any.
music. So here's the thing, man. I don't remember if I put this song on the Music Minute already. So I'm just gonna go for it. We're approaching the end of the summer playlist. We really
That's
are.
really sad, dude. I've enjoyed this.
It's been a quick summer, dude. But we're coming up on September, and well, that just ain't summer now, is it?
Yeah.
So not the last one. This isn't our last one. What am I talking about?
No, we have a couple more, but yeah.
Yeah. Two more, maybe?
Yeah,
one more?
probably
Oh
two
my
more.
God, one more, dude.
Yeah.
Today's the freaking
weekend.
Today's the freaking 17th. Or, well.
It's someday
it's
towards
not.
the end of
Who
August.
knows? Whatever today is. I want to fucking add, I'm writing a novel by Father John Misty. It's the only song I listen to right now. Sometimes you get locked in a loop of one song. And it only happens for me every couple months. Maybe 3, 4, 5 months. I get one song that just becomes the song that is the
your
soundtrack of
anthem.
my life. Yeah, like an anthem for a little bit. I'm writing a novel is the anthem right now. I'm listening to that song every day.
You're pledging allegiance, dude.
Yes. My second song I'm going to put on is going to be "If I Can Dream" by Elvis. On from the album that he did with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra.
I didn't know that was a thing at all.
It's fucking awesome, dude. He does these like huge versions of his songs. Like I'm pretty sure
what
one's
the
playing. Like if it kind of sounds like one's playing somewhere right now, somewhere off screen that like nobody can really tell where it's coming from.
Is that person driving in that car listening to that very Elvis song you were just referencing?
Yeah.
Dude?
Oh my gosh. Wait. Well, listen as he drives by for how different this version sounds.
Did his hand just fall onto the volume knob and accidentally turn it up, dude? Wow. That's super convenient. That's a good song.
Yeah. But yeah, it has the whole like orchestra and.
Is that
huge.
the most famous version of that song?
No, by no means. No, that's like I don't know. That was. I hope that you knew the original better because I was hoping you'd recognize how different that sounds.
No, I'm not a big Elvis guy, dude. I didn't have any Elvis people. Oh, there's that car again. I didn't have any Elvis people in my life. Your mom was like a big Elvis person.
She's the big Elvis person. But that's not the song I'm putting on there.
Oh.
I'm putting on "If I Can Dream," which is just. It's huge. It sounds like it's playing somewhere right now. Incidentally, he's just very orchestral at the time.
I wonder if this is what Walk Hard is making fun of, kind of, like towards the end when John C. Reilly's like going insane and has like goats that he's recording on his. Because they do. Maybe that was.
I don't
might
think
have been
so.
John
I think this was
Morrison,
like a
too.
very revered thing that he
John
got
Morrison,
off to
Jesus
do.
Christ.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think he was going insane. I think this was like it was handed to him as like a very onerous thing because it's the Royal Orchestra. So those are my first two. Jesus Christ, dude!
You gotta show me how to go through your Spotify like frequent listens.
Just press search. It's there.
Oh, you're just looking at like recent search.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Jesus, guys. All right. So the thing is, I don't want to put this song on here, but I'm going to have to. It's going to be "Working Class Hero" by John Lennon.
Oh, that's a really good song.
I like it. I heard a remix today by Ozzy Osbourne. I'm not going to put the Ozzy version on there.
Did you enjoy it at all?
I put it on ironically, like I put it on, as like a Jesus Christ, like I got to hear what this sounds like. But I listened to a good chunk of it. I kept it on for a lot longer than I expected.
Did you hear like what made you?
I just when I
hear
searched
in, like,
it, I just saw that it was.
Oh.
I was looking for the actual version. I just saw that it was in the searches. What have you been listening to, Jack?
I've been listening to. So Elvis did this thing where he played with an orchestra, and I haven't been listening to that. But I've been
copying my music, man.
I have a couple. Old hip hop songs. Spotify has enabled me to get into some old hip hop, like shit I was listening to a very long time ago because I'm old. But no, I don't know. I've been using the tool that is Spotify to get into like 90s hip hop and like Nas and shit like that. So my first song is shit like that. It's "One Time for Your Mind" by Nas off of Illmatic.
Big one.
It's a fun summer song. There's something very like neighborhood bodega fucking walking down to the convenience store about that song. Like going down there to get a blunt to smoke some weed with your homies and your chicks.
Dude, you know what stinks is that that's a great kind of campfire-y song a little bit too. I feel like it would be cool around like a party campfire.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Illmatic is not very like communal. Like it wouldn't go over well with like a big group. It's kind of like just driving your car and fucking feel like a gangster. But "One Time for Your Mind," it is like a good party song.
Yeah,
Of Illmatic.
And we've gone to 0 of those this summer.
Fires or parties?
Both.
Yeah.
Which, sorry to interrupt your music minute there with a bummer,
No,
but
but
summer's coming to a close and we haven't been doing much.
Well, Jamie and I were talking about it the other night. We don't have a place to have a fire. We'd have to go to the land. Like we used to.
Oh, we're not going to the land.
Yeah.
No, there's other people who have houses, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Thanks for having us over for fires, you pricks. Invited you over to my friend Jackson's house all the time.
I thought you were talking about our apartment right now.
No, I invited them over to your place without your permission all the time to have fires. The very least you could do, start a fucking fire.
Invite me over.
Invite Jack over. Invite me over while you're at it.
Yeah, that sucks. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm excited
fuck 'em.
for fall.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll have some fall. Why have a fire in the summer anyways? It's already hot, you fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah, keep yourself warm. We do winter fires.
The sun's
on
the biggest
porch.
fire there is. There's plenty of it already. You don't need to have a fire in the summer, you heathens. My second song, it's a good, also just a good walk around the neighborhood 90s hip hop song. It's 93 Till Infinity by the Souls of Mischief. 93 Till Infinity by the Souls of Mischief. They're a mischievous bunch. Have you ever heard of them?
I have not.
No. I want to show you that song after. It's very that's 93 Till Infinity by the Souls of Mischief. I'm not doing that bit. That came out in 1993. It sounds like 88 or something. It sounds like fucking like KRS-One, like golden age hip hop, but it's a really good song. And then my third song is going to be my only non-hip hop song. It's Work This Time by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a fun name. Yeah, and that's
What was the
it's
song?
their Work This Time. It's their biggest hit, dude. It's fucking. I don't think there's any cars that are gonna drive by playing it. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, if we're not going to hear any cars driving by, it will be hard to. Well, now, wow. That bit's not worth doing. Whatever. We're coming. Oh my gosh, we're docking real soon. We talked about KB Toys.
You sat on the shitter for an hour and a half.
I sat on the shitter for an hour and a half.
Everyone
and everyone knows. I owe that guy one. I'm going to lose probably a leg.
At least a limb, if not your life.
Yeah, at least a limb, if not my life. Put that on a T-shirt.
We never addressed the dinosaur thing, which I thought would have been fun.
Yeah.
It's too late for that. We do that some other
too
time.
late. Yeah, we were supposed to do a whole T-Rex episode. And
That's coming. The Rexisode. We'll do.
Maybe not. I don't
do
know.
a Rexus segment.
Oh my God! Before we go, you have an announcement.
What?
The thing you told me right before we started rolling.
No, it's my birthday next week.
No, not that. The thing.
Oh, the video?
Yeah,
Oh.
man. We got some cool shit coming up.
Well, yeah, we could even do that on the 2 days off I have for my birthday. So we're going to do a video. We're going to take True Sailing to Battleship Cove in Fall River, Mass, which is it's technically a museum, but it's just like a bunch of old retired like battleships that they have just docked. Like it's fucking, they're like destroyers and shit, dude. But you can go, you take a tour. It's more intended for Cub Scouts. Like that's when I went to it. But you can stay overnight in the bunk beds that like soldiers would stay in. Dude, the only time I've been there, I was like 7. My dad was like a Cub Scout leader, and we stayed there overnight. Dude, I got violently fucking bad food poisoning off like a cheap old expired hamburger. Dude, I threw up 6 times that night. So I want to go and have a better time.
Okay, yeah, we can do that, dude. We're gonna have some True Sailing content on a boat.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary, man. I'm all for getting spooked on a boat.
It's haunted from what I hear.
Is it really?
No, I don't know.
I keep bringing up the spooky thing. Why do I think it's spooky?
I mean, war is spooky.
War is the spookiest of all.
And I'd say a fucking battleship destroyer is the spookiest sailing ship you can find, dude.
And but your nightcap here on this boat's over. So if you don't mind,
Get off the fucking boat.
No